Shout out my dog, Isaac the Barber. You know, slid through the day, had to get right. Had to get right one time. Let's talk about it. While it's quiet in the crib, let's talk about it. Let me get a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. What's up? What up? What up? What's good, my guy? Danny, what's up? Eagle Season, what's up? Troy Singleton, what up? John, what up? Flu Game, what up with you? Walls, what up, man? Beach, what up? Earl, what up? I ain't been live in a minute, man. Sharon, what's up? Dilly Philly, what's good? Throwing dots, what up? RB, what up? What's up with y'all, man? What's good with it? Bashir, what's up? What's going on, nephew? What's up? I want to talk real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, I go in my DMs, I go, you know, and I look at stuff that people send me all the time. You know, everybody wants to be the mechanics police for these first 3 games. Everybody swears that they are an expert in quantum physics and football mechanics all of a sudden. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Because this is what I'll tell you before these first 3 games occurred, and I'm not even going to say the first 3 games. I'm not even going to see the first 3 games. I'm going to say the first 2 games because Carson Wentz played much better in that second game, in the third game, if you ask me. Yeah, he had the 2 interceptions again. That's a recurring theme. Those are throws that got to be cleaned up for sure. It's things he need to work on, and it's things that got to be cleaned up. But at the same time, I saw a much better Carson Wentz. He ran for 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? Got the game into overtime. You know what I'm saying? Listen, a lot of y'all don't like the fact that I find ways to still praise Carson Wentz. Y'all don't like that. Y'all want me to write off everything he's done over these last 3 games, and that's just unacceptable to me. But, you know, I don't understand that. I just don't understand the point of all these mechanics police. All these mechanics police. Because, listen, when Carson Wentz was making the spectacular throw off balance while his mechanics were good, while his mechanics were still bad, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really changed with the throwing motion. When he was making the spectacular throw, we were calling it spectacular throws. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking. Your team is trash. Amari, you don't listen. I'm not trying to wake up my daughters, but don't make me dig in your ass, boy. Don't make me do it. Eagles should start tanking. Who are you? What kind of fan are you? What kind of fan are you? Because that's not in our blood. You know what I'm saying? When Carson Wentz was making these spectacular throws off balance, you know what I mean? Not looking like a traditional pocket passer. What we was doing was we should tank. Well, y'all should have tanked after Russell Wilson threw an interception on the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz ain't never do nothing like that. Y'all would have two Super Bowls if it wasn't for your quarterback. And I still think he's a top 2 quarterback in the game. So every quarterback has their faults. That's my point with that statement. Your quarterback threw an interception on the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl, and my quarterback looked bad over 3 weeks. So I guess we all should tank that. You know what I'm saying? Where was the mechanics police at then? When everybody was saying Carson Wentz had the arm talent of an Aaron Rodgers and a Patrick Mahomes. What up, Miss Stovall? You know what I'm saying? Where was the mechanics police at then? I never heard nobody say this. I never heard Carson Wentz got bad mechanics when he's throwing these amazing passes. Never heard nobody say it. Never heard nobody say nothing about his mechanics in 2017 when he was having his way, when wide receivers were getting open. Now it's a mechanics thing. I don't understand it. At least he made the Super Bowl, bro. Come on. Our QB hasn't won a playoff game yet. I'm not comparing what Carson Wentz did to what Russell Wilson did. I'm just simply stating that all quarterbacks have faults. Has Russell Wilson made a Super Bowl since he did that? Has Russell Wilson made a Super Bowl since he threw the interception on the 1-yard line? Has he? Didn't Jake? Hey, Kirsten, how you doing? The family doing good. Man. Thanks for asking. We chilling. Didn't Jake Delhomme make a Super Bowl? Didn't Rex Grossman make a Super Bowl? Come on, bruh. Come on. Y'all, and you know the hate is coming within The hate comes from within our fan base. He has won a playoff game. You're going to keep moving the goalposts back. Fine, keep moving the goalposts back. So am I getting my jersey? I don't even know what you're talking about. Injuries have killed the Eagles, bro. Calm down. LB, should the Eagles sign Kyle Long to play left guard? I don't think left guard is a problem. I think left tackle is a problem. At the end of the day, Jason Peters showed you that he's aging, and it's not looking like a graceful aging process. I think they need a left tackle. Dak is better than Wentz. That's still very debatable to me. We the ones that don't respect Wentz. We don't respect Wentz. You saw what Kyle Shanahan said about him. Kyle Shanahan said it's a matter of time before we get it together. We are the ones who don't respect Wentz. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what y'all expect from me. Somebody who is held in high regards in terms of talking Philadelphia Eagles football. You guys want me to make videos every week saying how trash we are? That's not in my blood. I said we was trash. Now it's time to start thinking outside the box on how we can reverse the process. See, I have a mindset of a coach. We trash, but there are still ways to reverse the process. There are still ways and still things that we could be doing better. And we only a half game behind. You know what I mean? We only a half game behind. Are you serious? What are you watching, man? They talking complete shit about our quarterback. Okay. All right. We must not be watching the same thing then. And why are you on here talking to me about the Bucks? Gary definitely got to go. What happened to Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley? Non-existent at all. I mean, Nathan Gary getting 98% of the snaps is ridiculous. But, I just want to know where all the mechanics police coming from, because they wasn't screaming Carson's mechanics are so awful when he was making a spectacular throw. I got dudes sending me long paragraphs. LB, you're wrong. His shoulders and the width of his jock strap. This is why that ball was off. Bro, he been throwing the same way. He been throwing the same way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talks about Patrick Mahomes' mechanics. Patrick Mahomes makes some of the most spectacular off-balance throws. So does Aaron Rodgers. Nobody talks about their mechanics. They don't talk about your mechanics when your receiver's catching the ball. When you're delivering the pass, they don't talk about your mechanics. They don't do it. 3 games now, he never had mechanics. Why are people emailing me about Frank Wright and what Nick Foles said about Frank Wright? Nick Foles been gone for years. Frank Wright been gone for years. I don't care what Nick Foles got to say about Frank Wright. That's not our reality. Our reality is that we got somebody like Doug Peterson calling the plays who don't know what he's doing. That's our reality. There's multiple quarterbacks in the NFL right now who don't display textbook mechanics on every throw. Every time moving forward that Carson Wentz throws an incomplete pass, they're going to say something about mechanics. It's getting very nitpicky for me. Philly Fresh said, I think it's all in his head, bro. It's definitely in his head. I told y'all it was between the Redskins and the Cowboys. Why are you listen, your team is in the NFC South, man. Why are you telling us anything? I don't understand you, dude. LB, expect the Eagles upset on Sunday. I expect the Eagles to win on Sunday. What's going on, Cool Cat? I expect my team to win on Sunday. I don't care who think I'm crazy for it. This is a veteran group with pride. A lot of older players with pride. I expect a win on Sunday. So just because I expect a win, I'm delusional? No. I expect a win. Can we beat a backup? Can we beat the 49ers? Yeah. Nothing that Mullins did against the Giants scared me. None of that scared me. None of what he did against the Giants scared me. You talking about a guy in Mullins who got 14 career touchdowns and 11 interceptions. I'm going to be shaking in my boots about that. I'm going to take him serious if I'm the coach and I'm a part of this game planning. I'm going to take him serious, but he don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? He don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Doug Peterson addressing the team with some of y'all mindsets. Oh, let's be scared. It's the San Francisco 49ers. But they just choked in the Super Bowl. They beat the Giants and they beat the Jets. And we scared of it. We scared of teams like that? I understand we trash. I understand it's a dark time right now, but all it takes is one win. All it takes is one win. All it takes is one win. I don't give a damn if Kittle coming back. If Kittle coming back, that means to me that they're going to lean more on the run game because Kittle was a fantastic blocker. One thing we have in common. Hey, thank you for the donation, whoever that was. I'm sorry, man. I was just talking. Eagles should sign Taylor Gabriel. I like that idea. I like that idea. Then when we win and everybody, listen, do y'all understand the situation we in? If we win and everybody else lose, we're in first place. Do y'all understand that? If we win and everybody else in the division lose, we're in first place. First place. I'll tell you how. Because everybody else would have 3 losses. We only have 2 losses because we had a tie that y'all screaming to the heavens about. We'll be in first place. The Giants could win and everybody else, no, I think the Giants will still be in last, even if they won. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call it optimism. How many years in a row we got to go through this? It's not over until you're mathematically out. A half a game behind, man. Yes, I'm worried about the state of the team, but there is so much room to turn us around. So much room to turn us around. Listen, this is how I look at it. This is how my mind works. While a lot of these other dudes got these quitter mindsets, this is how my mind works. I see a rookie, I see a backup quarterback who gonna face the best pass rush he faced all season since the games he been playing. I see a backup quarterback. I respect him, but I see he's a backup. Then I think, who is it? Pittsburgh after that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I see Pittsburgh, if we take care of, I'm not thinking ahead, but if we take care of the 49ers, I see Pittsburgh, who just got a week off that they wasn't expecting. I expect their tempo to be off. And Ben is a statue back there. And we're going to get the pressure on Ben. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I see Lamar, who just got stifled on national TV. You stop the run, he can't really pass that well. Jim Schwartz got things he needs to change within that defense to hold some of these guys liable. Jim Schwartz, it depends on game plan for sure. It depends on game plan, but you know what I mean? I see a way to where this could be turned around very quickly, very quickly. Very quickly. Quez was on IR. I think Quez playing. I better never see Jordan Matthews again. Yeah, people was talking about Jordan Matthews earlier, but you know what I mean. The people jumping in my comments talking about mechanics. It's just funny because I never heard that when Carson Wentz was making crazy throws with bad mechanics. I never heard about mechanics then. Never heard about mechanics then. You know what I mean? This is why I don't watch ESPN because I don't really watch too much of that because it's all a chain reaction. They're all saying one guy's doing bad, so they all have to jump on that bandwagon for the clicks. They got to do it. They got to jump on that bandwagon for the clicks. They always just cling on to the popular opinion. Do y'all not remember it was popular for them to say we was going to lose every game in the playoffs when we won a Super Bowl? Do y'all remember it was popular for them to say that we wasn't going to win out last year to win the division? They're not in tune with reality. They're in tune with what's popular. They're in tune with what's popular. Everybody in ESPN 2 summers ago probably was wearing Vans because that's what's popular. They do what everybody else do. They don't have a mind of their own. When a person with a mind of their own, when the person with a mind of their own comes out and says something against the masses, it's looked at like he crazy. It's looked at like he crazy. You know what I mean? It don't make sense to them because it ain't what everybody else saying. I looked crazy last season when I said we was going to win the division, didn't I? Didn't I? I looked crazy. They were wearing red bottoms. I bet they was, Simon. I looked crazy when I said we was going to win the division. I placed bets on it and all. I have nothing against people that wear Vans. That just was a point I was making. We had to force our. I got a couple pair of Vans. We had to force ourselves to be optimistic towards Rager. I didn't have to force myself to be optimistic towards Rager because if you recall, I did a draft board and Rager was on my draft board. The only problem I have with the Rager pick is that Justin Jefferson was who I thought fit Carson Wentz better. You see what I'm saying? I thought Justin Jefferson was a better fit for the team, but turns out Rager is just fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. We could have had DK Metcalf. We're going to kill that right there, man. That is what it is. DK Metcalf, a Seattle dude, and you know it is what it is. It is what it is. Wide receivers got to get healthy for sure, for sure. I think Quez Watkins will be a good addition, but if you guys think about it and if you guys are looking carefully, did you see the routes that Hightower ran? Do you see the routes that Hightower ran? Hightower looked marvelous in his route running, forcing defensive pass interferences. Hightower looked really good. Looked really good. You know what I'm saying? He looked really good. And, you know, in my last video, I broke down, I kind of went over what Baldy was going over with some of Carson Wentz's routes. When Baldy is saying that Carson Wentz has to make that throw to Deshaun Jackson, just check out my last video. You'll see what I'm saying. He's saying that Carson Wentz got to make this particular throw to Deshaun Jackson while he's coming out of the break or before he comes out of the break. But he's not acknowledging Jason Peters getting beat and Carson Wentz's internal clock kicking on and he having to run and scramble. I mean, a whole 300-pound man fell into Carson Wentz. Into the back of his legs, he miraculously held his balance. You know what I mean? While waiting for Deshaun Jackson to come out of this break. All they do is show you when the wide receiver is open. They don't show you how the offensive line is falling apart in the process of that. They don't do that all the time. They just show you, oh, he was open, he could have hit him there. Now, everybody, listen. These breakdowns that y'all seeing could be done about every starting quarterback every week. Every starting quarterback every week, they go over film about what they could have did better in certain plays. If a coach don't listen, Patrick Mahomes, as impressive as he looked, Andy Reid sat him down and Eric Bieniemy sat him down and the quarterback coach sat him down and showed him a specific list of plays where he could have did something different. There's no way you're going to make the right throw every play of the game. It's not going to happen. So all this tic-tac, all this tit for tat. Hey, thank you for the donation, bro. All this. I think the biggest problem that caused all of Howie Roseman should be fired. Of course, there's a lot of Howie drafting bad. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's a lot of Howie. So all this little tit for tat stuff that they're doing in the media, putting all these plays up where Carson was going to do X, Y, and Z better. I'm telling you could do it for every starting quarterback every week, even ones that win. Even ones that win. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just encouraging y'all to not fall into the trap. Because while we're disrespecting our quarterback, everybody we play every week got respect for him. I'm telling you that right now. Everybody know it's just a matter of time because this rust thing happens. Happens to every starting quarterback. Everybody know. The difference is this, though. When Dak Prescott was going through rust, they went and got him Amari Cooper. Carson Wentz is going through rust. What is our front office going to do about it? Amari Cooper came to town. Dak Prescott been looking good. Top 10 quarterback since he got there. What are they going to do about it? And then another thing I'm starting to have a problem with is people saying, oh, he's $100 million quarterback. He should be doing X, Y, and Z. It don't matter how much money you get paid if they don't put people who could catch the ball around you. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm going live for y'all to understand this. I am not making excuses for Carson Wentz. I'm not. But I'm not a part of the smear campaign either. Because if he was trash, flat out trash, and there was no hope for him, I would tell you that. I would tell you that. Y'all know the list of accomplishments. Carson Wentz is on a whole bunch of lists where he is the first quarterback to do specific things. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh. I'm not part of no smear campaign against my franchise quarterback, man. I won't be until he showed me that he is consistently like this. Consistently like this. Bunch of y'all had Carson Wentz thongs on when he won a division last year. Now 3 wins do this? Come on, man. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. CeeDee Lamb, 230 yards as the third wide receiver. Rager, 96 yards as a primary. Rager was never a primary. Bonnie J. Rager was never a primary. Rager has lined up with Deshaun Jackson since he's been in the NFL. Rager was never a primary. Rager was also on a pitch count week 1. Rager didn't play last week. Do you know Rager's injured? That's why he only got 93 yards. Do you know that? Come on, man. These dudes don't know what they be. Come on, bro. CD Lamb 230 yards. And guess what? We're half a game behind y'all. This Browns game should have y'all very nervous because y'all can't close out a win. Y'all should be 0-3. What are you talking to me about CD Lamb for? Deshaun Jackson can't be our number 1. He can't be our number 1. Deshaun Jackson cannot be our number 1. And they're using Deshaun Jackson wrong, too. Doug Peterson with this whole notion to throw Deshaun Jackson on fly routes every play, that time is past for Deshaun Jackson. I'm sorry, that window is closed. Deshaun Jackson don't look as fast as he used to be, but his timing routes are just magnificent. Deshaun Jackson on a comeback route is glorious. That's still a bread and butter play. You know what I'm saying? Still a bread and butter play. 5 years as a starter, and he still can't execute the offense. Listen, man, 5 years as a starter, and the offense has changed multiple times. Multiple times. Look at all these new people we just hired. Y'all don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Y'all don't know because y'all turn on Fox every Sunday and expect something without thinking of it with a logical football mind. It's too many, in my opinion, it's too many cooks in the kitchen. Marty Morningwig and all them other dudes, Press Taylor. Listen, if you're not calling plays, what are you really doing? Are you drawing up new plays? What are you really doing there? What is all those dudes doing? That's a part. They don't even have official titles. What they really doing? They ain't doing nothing but confusing the situation. They ain't doing nothing but confusing the situation. You don't know how hard it is to operate in an offense like that. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. I don't know if this is a move for Doug Peterson to have ultimate job security and not hiring an offensive coordinator, but come on, Doug. You got to be smarter than that, Doug, because I've said this before. If it came down to Doug or Carson Wentz, listen, Doug, you getting a boot. They're going to keep their $100 million investment. You know what I mean? Too many cooks in the Eagles' kitchen, man. Too many guys calling plays. Too many guys with opinions. Too many guys pushing, you know what I mean? How many wins is it going to take to win the NFC East? 8? Well, I ain't worried. I think it's going to be 8. I think it's going to be 8. This would kill me, man. A lot of dudes, oh, Doug should have went for the game instead of securing the tie. Doug should have went for that 4th down play. Y'all don't understand. It's like a lot of people that's saying that just do not understand the situation that we're in. A half a game back. Half a game back. Listen, the Giants and the win percentage are like a .000. They're a .000. Last. They're the worst you can get in terms of win percentage. The Philadelphia Eagles are a .167, I think it is, because we don't have 3 losses. If we win and everybody else loses, we're in first place. You got to understand. You got to understand the situation we in, man. You got to understand it. Doug hands be shaking when you're looking at the play sheet. I don't know what Doug be talking about, bro. I don't know what Doug be talking about. Loser's mentality. I mean, a logical mentality sometimes overthrows a loser's mentality. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. A logical mentality. I'll give you another example. In the Dallas Cowboys' first game, Jason Garrett would have won that game. I'm going to tell you why. Because Jason Garrett would have took the 3 points and tied it up when Dallas was on the goal line. He would have took the 3 points and made it a 20-20 game. He would have won that game because that's a logical mentality. McCarthy got a winner's mentality, right? So he decided to go for it and go for the lead. There was so much time in the world left in that ball game. Sometimes you got to be logical. You got to be logical. JJ's a bust, I agree. We should have fed Miles Sanders the rock. That's another thing. There's no reason why Miles Sanders should have back-to-back 95-yard rushing games. Them should have been back-to-back 100-yard rushing games with how violently he ran the ball. Miles Sanders, listen, man. Miles Sanders is off to a great start. I think in this game, because you got to get the win, you got to give Miles Sanders the ball 25 times. 25 times. Are you okay with barely winning a weak division with a mediocre record every year? Just asking. Why would I be okay with that? Why would I be okay with that? Y'all the same. A lot of y'all need to acknowledge this, because a lot of y'all are the same ones who don't want to give us credit for our success, period. I'm happy with winning my division because you get a home playoff win. You see how logical that sounds? I don't care if the rest of the division weak. Ask Tom Brady, is he happy winning a weak division? Ask Tom Brady, was he happy winning a weak division? It's not logical. It's not logical. It's not logical. I don't care what the rest of the division do. If my team come out with a divisional crown every year, that's a chance for us to advance to the next round because it's a home game for us. Don't make sense, man. Don't make sense to me. Don't make sense to me. Y'all, you know, half the fan base ain't even want to give us our flowers last year. I noticed that. Oh, we only had to beat our weak division to win the playoffs. Now, all of a sudden, Dallas was weak. Come on, bro. Dallas had the #1 offense. Dallas had a #1 offense. Do y'all understand how hard divisional games are, or did y'all just forget that because we talking Eagles? The Dolphins give Bill Belichick a run every year. But y'all don't understand that, though, because it pertains to the Eagles. Come on, bro. I don't care how you do it, win your division, win your division, get that home playoff game. I don't care. I don't care if you barely win your division. Come on, bro. You know what I'm not? You know what I'm not happy with? I'm not happy with having an 11-win team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not happy with having an 11-win team who got to go on the road in the wild card round. I'm not happy with stuff like that. Because the Seattle Seahawks division was tough last year, right? It was tough. Didn't the 49ers win that division? I just saw something. Bleacher Report said the Philadelphia Eagles had one wide receiver at practice today. Howie Roseman got to be out of here, bruh. Howie Roseman got to be out of here, bruh. The 49ers won that division last year, right? So Seattle had to be a wild card team, right? Seattle had to go on the road. I'm not happy with stuff like that. Seattle should have fought harder to win their division so they can host, even though they still beat the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't happy being a wild card team when we had to go to play the Bears, even though we beat them. Come on, bro. Ask me if I'm happy winning the weak division. Yeah, I am. I am. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing the media want to pump in your head, that our division is weak. Only division in football where everybody got a ring. It's a lot of pride in our division. Yeah, the division been bad for a couple years. We have. A lot of pride in our division. Hasn't been a back-to-back winner in 10 years or something like that. That should let you know the pride level in the division. Desert Eagle, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. This is the thing, man. This is the thing. I'm not going to ride with the masses about stuff that just don't make sense. Because Baldy do a breakdown and tell y'all Carson Wentz mechanics off. That's why the pass was incomplete. I'm from the era, if the football hits you, you should catch it. You should catch it. That's the era I'm from. Now we talking about mechanics. Come on, man. I played football. Where the best quarterback ain't know nothing about no three-step drop, two-step drop. That stuff don't get taught to you until the collegiate level. In most cases. You make those you get those college scholarships off pure talent. It ain't got nothing to do with no mechanics. I think Carson one of them guys that need off-season too. I agree. If our division is so bad, then why did two teams make it into the divisional round in 2008? There you go. We got one of the most recent wild cards that came out of our division. Cowboys won it. The Eagles got a wild card. But the division's so bad, though. Come on, bro. It'd be a lot of y'all in trouble. It'd be a lot of y'all in trouble if the Eagles could get their stuff right from a personnel standpoint, and the Dallas Cowboys can get the coach that they really looking for. Because you will be talking about Two 10-plus win teams every year. It'd be a lot of y'all in trouble, bro. It'd be a lot of y'all in trouble. Seriously, y'all better be lucky that my division got some of the mishaps that it got. Season over. Well, hey, man, listen. If y'all want to quit, quit. But I'm going to be here because I'm a half a game behind. And even if I was 20 games behind, I'll be here. Talking about what we need to do and how we can get better. Doug Peterson can't go into his office and quit. He got to fix the situation. Talking about it's over. I heard that last year, bro. I've been hearing that since I started my YouTube channel. First season I'm on YouTube, Carson go down. Oh, you need to quit. Y'all getting put out in the first round. I've been hearing it for too long to know that that's not really reality. Will AB help? Absolutely, but I think AB still got a 4-game suspension. But it's worth bringing in a guy like AB and bringing him up to snuff so he could be ready after suspension over. Debo about to have 120 and 2 touchdowns. And your mom about to have a new boyfriend named Lord Brinson. We need to sign AB. Would you want Dez? No, I don't. We need to trade for OBJ. We can't afford that tab. Let's be real. We can't afford that tab. We got too much going on. Yo, Unc, I just got word Eagles had one wide receiver on the 53-man roster today. I just read the same thing. And what y'all and what do y'all want Carson Wentz to do with that? What y'all want him to do with that? I still think we're going to win. You know what I'm saying? But, thank y'all for joining me, man. It's lunchtime, man. We're going to tap in later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to eat my lunch real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get back to work. Get back to, virtual schooling for the little one. Helping out my wife and all that stuff. Official video coming later. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We're going to get back to lunchtime with the bullies. It's all your boys how we fought. I agree it's how we fought. Somebody need to get Julio off the Falcons. That's a man that need to be freed. I don't feel sorry for Odell. Not at all. But I'm going to tap in with y'all. Official video coming later.